Abundant rise, my divine reflections. Abundant rise, beautiful rise, gracious rise. Yeah, I'm on today because I want to speak on this because it's such a great time to just release it. So I want to speak on it for anybody who may need these words or a message pertaining to this, because all shall be revealed. It is the age of Aquarius, and I have learned this lesson like a third time, and it's my last time learning this lesson. So let me be the example for you so that you don't continue, hello divine, continue to learn these lessons yourself. Learn from other people, you know what I'm saying? Protect yourself. With that being said, trauma bonding. We must reevaluate all of our relationships when it comes to people. And understand that not everybody is meant to continue with you on your journey. Meaning, what you guys first had in common may not be the same thing anymore, especially after you've healed. Hear me out. A lot of my sisters are going through the same thing. I hope you guys can hear me because it's windy, but I want to be outside with the sun. But I'll go inside if it's too windy. Let me know. Because I was in that space where, I was in a situationship that was not serving me. And a lot of our sisters are literally going through the same thing right now, where we're in relationships that are not serving us, right? We're in relationships that are not reciprocal. We're in relationships where we're overextending ourselves. It's not shifts. How are you?
Hello there. How are you today?
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too.
We're in a relationship that is like completely one-sided, and sometimes we are blinded by the love that we have for these individuals that we can't see them. And in return, you can't see yourself. Right? So again, what may have started a relationship may not allow you to continue that relationship because you're not in that space anymore. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine I meet a sister. We're in this toxic relationship. We're just overextended, and all we do is just bond. It's just like, girl, I went through this. Girl, I went through this. But then eventually, a person in that in that sisterhood, decides like, no more. Right? No more. So once you relieve yourself of all this toxicity, you remove yourself from this toxic environment, you're no longer disrespecting yourself, you're no longer dishonoring yourself, you're no longer lying to yourself. So now you're in such a better place where you can see things and you will not allow this to ever happen again. But look at your sister, your friend, is still in this place and continuing to choose to be her demise. You will then begin to lose empathy and sympathy for that being. Understand and understand where I'm coming from. Because at this point, you found strength within yourself to move on from this situation, but they can't seem to get out of it. And now it's draining you. What used to be a reciprocal relationship because y'all was in the same space, trying to lift each other up or hear each other out, is no longer reciprocal because now you done elevated. But sister friend is still in the same low vibrational place. I'm not allowing that in my energy anymore. Be able to see these things, because if you think you're doing them a favor, they're dumping on you each and every time while you're in a total different headspace. I literally get PTSD listening to women's stories. It's one thing to vent. Yes, I'm here to listen. But if it's the same thing over and over and over again, that's keep replaying, and then every time you're telling me about your situation, you're bringing me back to a place I no longer live. I hope you guys are feeling me in what I'm saying. Because it's not like that I don't love you no more, sister or friend, but I'm just not in that space anymore. And it's a dishonor to myself to allow you to continue to dump this energy on me when you're not doing, when you are not even choosing yourself. You're not honoring yourself. You're not respecting yourself. So now how can I respect you? How can I help you when you're not even willing to help yourself? Okay, I've been there, sis, but you see what I was able to do. Let me be an inspiration for what you can do for yourself, what you can choose. Because at the end of the day, all of this is a choice. Even in my past relationships where I could see what that other person was doing wrong, I still take accountability. That I allowed it to happen, that I chose to stay in that situation, and I continued. I never put the blame on the other person. Because as long as you're pointing the finger, remember, there's 4 pointing back at you. So take accountability. It takes 2, aka duality, to make it work. So, with that being said, reevaluate your relationships to see if this is a trauma bond. We keep on bonding over trauma, or this is an elevated bond. This is a light bond, a bond made with love and respect and honor. Reevaluate where you want to be. Because the more you play into that negativity, that low vibration, that is where you will stay, and you will start to see that by allowing to be yourself in their space, that you're gonna you're gonna be in the crossfire. Their karma is gonna spill over into your life, and you're gonna wonder, why is this happening to me when I'm doing the right things? Well, consumption is not just about what you eat. It's what you listen to. It's what you entertain. So please reevaluate yourself while the moon is still waning and release this energy. Ask your ancestors. And that's exactly what I did, and all was revealed to me. I literally did a prayer like 2 days ago where I was talking to my ancestors. I'm like, please reveal to me anything that doesn't serve me, any attachments to me, anything that's not in alignment to me. Remove it. Remove it. And then all of a sudden, it all just started flowing. I see everything clearly. Do not allow your love for someone to not, so that you can't see things clearly. It's just like being in a toxic relationship. It's not until you finally make the decision to get out of it that you saw all the little details of the BS, of the disrespect, of the one-sidedness. Okay? Please and this just goes back to your intuition, because honestly, the signs were there from the beginning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Thank you. The signs were always there from the beginning, and I choose to ignore them. Again, stop giving people the benefit of the doubt, because really you just doubting your intuition when they are there to protect you, so that you don't have to keep learning from these situations. Aren't you done experiencing some of these things? You know better, so do better. Don't you want abundance? Aren't you tired of the misery? Aren't you tired of the disrespect? Aren't you tired of the one-sidedness? Because I, for one, am tired. And I will not allow myself to be in this unbalanced, unaligned, unreciprocating relationships. So really do an inventory. Self-audit. Go through everybody and also ask your ancestors, your spiritual team, whoever is working for you to reveal these things to you. Because a part of you already knew. But you wanted to, and love, and listen. And then when your life started going way to the side and shit's not working out for you, don't act like you didn't know, because the signs were there. You just gotta pay attention. Pay attention. Do your self-audit. Because at this point, it's checkmate. No more. I am so good. I am not a desperate person where I need to make excuses for anybody in my life to stay in my life. I am so good. I love my own energy. I've never been that kind of person where I'm desperate for other people to be around me, especially when it's not in line with me. I have overextended myself to people over and over again just for them to show me who they really are. I don't need to deal with that anymore. Trust me, I see you from the beginning, and I make my stance because where I'm going, where I'm heading is not for everybody to come along. And maybe that's why my manifestations hasn't even happened yet, because my ancestors knew that these people wasn't supposed to be around me because they were already leeching off of me. Understand to overstand. To understand. Because no more. No more. I love you, reflection. You're just not for me anymore. I wish you the best. I don't have any room or space in my heart for any hatred or negativity. So I would never wish nothing bad to you. Because at the end of the day, I know this comes from a place of lacking, insecurities, ego. Okay? I understand to overstand. So I wish you the best. Literally. I wish you the best, because that's all I could do for you until you see yourself. Because I see you, reflection. And I will continue to see you. And I love my reflections because, again, y'all continue to show me who and what I want to be, but also, most importantly, what I don't want to be. So thank you. Thank you. So thank you for your services. Thank you for the parts you played in my growth and elevation. But you're staying where you're at. You cannot come with me. You cannot. Until I'll see you when you get there. Okay? I'll see you when you get there. But I ain't backpedaling for nobody. I'm not going back. No. I've learned my lesson. But again, it's gratitude to you. It's gratitude. 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 Because you have sharpened my intuition and you have allowed me to stand in my truth completely and to never disregard what I already know. So thank you for that. Each and every one of you. But I hope this message is for somebody, because this is me releasing. Anytime that I could be an example for my reflection and really put myself out there and just know that I'm forever learning and growing in this thing called spirituality, because like I said, this stuff is dangerous and very delicate. So tread lightly. Because honestly, I know I'm not the one, but I'm the one. I am the one. And I know my heart, and I know who I am, and I don't need to convince nobody, because you guys always come back around. But it's okay. There's no space for you where I'm at until you can see your reflection clearly. Because a lot of you guys is a little hazy. And you're talking that talk, and it's all masked, and I've seen through it, and I try, and then boom, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt. No more. It's not no hate. It's not no scary stuff. It's just more like, I just know what's for me. And I know my ancestors are guiding me in that right direction. So I'll love you from afar. But reevaluate your relationships. Yep. It don't matter if it's people, friends, or family members. Reevaluate all of them. Because if it's not reciprocal, you're overextending. It's an imbalance. You're not in alignment. And that's on pyramid. So, with that being said, I love you, Divine Reflections. And I hope you have a wonderful, amazing, a magical rest of your day. Because, baby, it's up. And this is my year. And I'm claiming it all. So no, there's no room for none of that other stuff. Okay? But gratitude. And I'll see you next time.